formation. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Lakers head coach. He is very aware that the big win against the #1 team in the country last week has a lot of people talking. But he wants to talk to his players about how good can we be. Don't let that win distract us. Let that win motivate us and show us we're even better than we thought. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior running back. He may not be the best-known star around, but man, does this team love what he brings.
Well, he's a very special talented running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
The play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNeil. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to fire deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Turning it on. The 30, the 20, the inside. Touchdown, Panther. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
It's so nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Quick give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Hand off again. Knocked down immediately.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Third and long right here. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Hainsworth. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. On the move at the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And now the Lakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Hand it to the back. Defense all over him.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. And now the Lakers will line up to punt it away.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. With the catch, it's McNeil. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays. This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Oh, he's got some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Hey, put the brakes on it.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Selling the fake. Grabs it in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hainsworth. It's complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd and long here. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Back open in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Plows his way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10. Man, you need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
And now the Lakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. The running back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely perfect. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Boston College Eagles. And it's the Hurricanes, chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside Pitbull Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. It's time to throw it back to our guys. To start up the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the FIU head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Burrowing for yardage. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Dropping back, it's Hainsworth. He turns that loose down the right side. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get down the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Back's got it on the screen. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. At the 45, on its way. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's past the sticks. Maybe some room. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Lakers.
Number 1 in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run.
Number 47, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Panthers' offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Yeah, a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking downfield is Hainsworth. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Looking for running room. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snapped on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Fires to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. He'll try the left side. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sets his feet. It's Hainsworth. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And now the Lakers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Dumps it off in the flat. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out and spin.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Lakers. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the return, it's Brown. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Throws quickly. At the 35, he's open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Might as well run him again. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Got some green grass. Turning it on. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Panthers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And right down the middle. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Hainsworth. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Sprinting away. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And this offense has got to get someone, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Fresh center downs going to the air. Turns it upfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And now the Lakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Moving out to the right. Across the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. Touchdown, Lakers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
in the end zone.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
From deep, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We'll get it started here in overtime. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
He's changing the play. Keep it on the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
At this point in the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And now the Lakers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hainsworth. Right side, it's Awesome. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. He's looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Now 1st down here in the second overtime. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Tight end now in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, it's Hainsworth. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Trying to establish the run. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Right back to it. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Third down here in overtime and some work to do. Sells to fake. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. A game winner. What a double overtime with the touchdown.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next